Hello, I've lost my tiny man. Here he is. Right. So as well as there's a 3D printed Blade Runner car. That was the back when I was on an FDM printer. Well, work was on a FDM printer. I printed this, and it's got tiny little striations in it. Is that what it's called? Strata, whatever they are. I think it doesn't really hurt the car because it does kind of look a bit sci-fi. Maybe on the side it's a bit naff, but hey. Yeah, this is probably my least favourite tile. This is where I sort of attempted, I was saying in one of the other videos that, let's focus on that, that these beads don't really hold paint or washes. And you can see where I've tried to put paint and wash on. I'm also really unhappy with this wall. This was before I started doing graffiti on every single wall because, frankly, it looks cool, you know? None of these spaces down here actually do anything because when all the tiles lock together, they're trapped underground. They're mostly there so that some of the tiles can go down a level, and then and it's decorative. It's like you have a cross section of a city. You know, you're seeing a little bit into the underworld or whatever. Yeah. So this, I think, mostly my disappointment with this tile is this like lower level here. It's got a lot of things like the resin here has a definite, clear like something got on it when it was half dry or something, and it's been smeared, and like it bulges here where it's coming out of the vents, and it's also the first layer of resin is so dark you can't see any of the metal work, and you've got this like sudden line. A lot of lessons were learnt on this this tile, but I think the other tiles are better for it. So this staircase, I'm sure everyone loves to learn about staircases. This is a Sarissa wooden staircase, like laser cut wood staircase, and it's, other than the 3D printed ones I got, it's great. Like, it's wide, you can get like quite a large base model up there, you can leave your guys halfway up the stairs or whatever, take cover as you're coming down. But my main problem with it is it's like £8 for one staircase, and compared to 3D printing them, which I can print them like a foot long, well, that's an exaggeration, print them like half a foot long for like, I think it costs about £2. And I think these are the dimensions that we went for on our 3D printed one. And I just print them out in full lengths and then cut them with clippers and use them on a bunch of the others. So this tile is the worst offender for having a back, because it has a back, but it also has two sides which are also inaccessible. So it's more like a stage. This is a water gun that my neighbour's son let roll underneath the fence because he didn't know I would take it. I've sort of set this into resin. I've decided to make the resin come up almost to the top. The main reason being that, despite the fact that the pit isn't really accessible, I like the idea that now you can, it's a playable space, you know? You can actually go up to the thing, take cover behind it. Easy peasy. Probably should paint over these bits where the paint is chipped off. And my plan, I think, is to stick something over here. Don't know what. Should have done it before I put the resin in. But there's sort of been a ragtag, holistic approach to building these. Oh, this is good. I think, was this a Beast of War thing where they talked about how to clip granny grating into fencing? So yeah, I watched that video and then was like, I'm going to do that. And then I did it on one tile and decided that was a complete waste of time. Like, it looks good, but it takes so long and it's so fiddly, and it's not as easy as they make it look. Like, you gotta get in and like, so you can see better on this side that I was fully intending to like extend these down, and I just did the top row and went too much. Anyway, yeah, this one has a back as well. Let's have a focus. This is all just print out and PVA on. I tried to go for a kind of all around the world approach to graffiti. I